This is the story of how I dealt with a competitive villain and brought this ruthless villain to a terrible defeat. The competitive villain is my mother. Now, my mom is a cool mom, and the cool days. The kind of cool mom who will buy massive water guns at the supermarket and play with you. And then on some days, she is a mom. And on some days when I misplace my shoes, forget to collect her $50 change at the airport, spoil the phone she bought for me, perform terribly at math, and every other similar horror. She's a catapult. Trust me. You don't want to witness my mom when she goes straight into, "You think your mother's rich, that's why you're doing this, bah? You think I have money to throw? Paul, do you think I don't work for my money?" And then she'll clap her hands repeatedly as she lets you know the shoe you misplaced cost our family all our money. Now, all these characters are fine by me, but my mother's truly villainous character is the character you do not want to meet. I call it the competitive villain. My mom is very competitive, and she hates to fail. If it's an argument, she has to win it. A job, she has to be the best to do it. Weight loss, she must slim faster than everyone else. Fashion, mama has to be the best dressed. The list goes on. Competing against my mom is war. You heard me right. War. War! If I ask my mom to join me in a game of anything, it's an invitation to battle to the death. Her eyes will light up as she serves you defeat and lots of taunting. A lot. If I was critically ill and my mom was my celebrity wish to come to my bedside and play a game with me, my mom would try to defeat me on my sick bed and rub the pain of my loss into my fragile heart. I think you get the point now. Anyway, my mom sees these big water guns at Pig Green supermarkets in Wuse 2, and she buys them for us. I was so excited when water guns came. I knew all the fun we were going to have, and I also felt Mama Dearest might be tired, so I managed my expectations. I shouldn't have. Day one of water gun fight, I came out ready to have fun with my mom. My mom came out for something else. To end the existence of her son. Dressed in all black, she led innocent little me to the backyard of our house, and we filled our water guns. Let the games on my end and attempted murder on her end begin. My mom had two targets, my eyes and my nose. I did not stand a chance. It was a massacre. Before I could even find the trigger of my water gun, my eyes had received a sharp dose of water. This villainous human screamed with glee as she took me down. "Mommy, you're shooting water in my eyes," my mom replied. "That's the plan." I knew then that it was over for me. I attempted to shoot again, but it was tough. I was struggling to see and breathe. My own mother. I tried to negotiate for my life. "But Mommy, it's just a game." "What do you mean it's just a game? I came here to win, and I will destroy you." "Mommy, I'm your son." "Son? No love on the battleground." My mom let out the most wicked laugh as she blinded me with water. I did not get the chance to see where my opponent was, to get a shot on target. It was a massacre. I had to advise myself by myself and accept that the next water gun fight, I will be wiser, because this was no longer my mother, but a deadly villain out for my extinction. This was war. It's one thing for my mom to defeat you, and another thing for her to let you live your days as a loser in peace. She won't let you. The whole day and the days after that, my mom would remind me she finished me in a water gun fight. I could be having a bowl of cereal, and my mom would pop in to say, "Who do I see eating here? The loser of a water gun fight?" She would see me looking well dressed and say, "Looking really good for the loser of a water gun fight." I was eager for the next Saturday to come for our next fight. I had my plan. I know that I have more energy than my mom. I eat more. I play more. I have to be the one with more energy and quicker hands. Saturday, please come. And Saturday did come. I woke up on Saturday excited. "Mom, today's water gun fight day." My battle-tested antagonist did not waste time to taunt me again. Looking eager for the loser of a Watergun fight who's about to get his butt handed to him, can't lie, I was in severe pain. But I was determined. We both got to preparing to head for the Watergun fight. Then I saw it. My mom was prepping for being under the sun by plastering sunscreen all over her face. Oh Lord. I know, I should have reminded her that the water would wash the sunscreen into her eyes and then, reduce her effectiveness on the battlefield. But this was war. And you know how war and battle lines work. Anywho, we go out and Mama Dearest continues. She gives her phone to the security man to record, and we proceeded. Open scene. Open fire! Or open water! That doesn't fit, so open fire! You get the point, though. I did not let her pull the trigger. I'm younger, I'm faster, and I know the style. Mercilessness. Thank you, Mom, for showing me Pepper the first time. It was a massacre. The sunscreen came down to her eyes. Paul, there's sunscreen in my eyes. I'm helping you wash it off, Mom. Then the accusation started. Paul, you're beating me. Paul, you're beating your mom. I wasn't. It was a fair play Watergun fight. When that didn't work, Paul, I'm your mom, she screamed as she pled to run. Mom? What mom? No mom on the battlefield. And then my mom tried to call the security man to help her, but he was busy recording like she told him to. Ha! Hilarious. In her defense, she did put up a fight, but it just wasn't her day, and it was all caught on camera. It's unlike my mom's conceit to a fight, but she did. She had run out of water. She was tired, and I was ready to refill and continue. Okay, so that was how I defeated my mom in a Watergun fight. Of course, we had to pose for post-game photos afterwards, and guess who got to do looking really good for the loser of a Watergun fight? That's right, me. Me. You may have already seen the photos, but these are the befores and afters. Photo 1, Mama won. Photo 2, I won. I won all the other Watergun fights after that day, but if you let her tell it, she may want to claim a draw on at least one. Ha ha ha. Alright. Bye, folks.